My name is Ronnie Longi Choni Chona Talafo, or Ronnie Talafo for short, and welcome along to our Throwback Thursday. I was working at a kids holiday program called Youth Town. It was the coolest place. And one day I got an email and someone said, "Hey, have you ever heard of this show called What Now?" My friend said, "Listen, if you've been working with kids now for the last 6 to 7 years, you should actually give this a go." The application came through for a segment called Charging for Charlie, and that's how I started doing my homework. Like, who's Charlie? Who's this guy? And then I looked them up and got introduced to the world of What Now. It looked like a really fun place to be. And so yeah, I applied. You were told to make something out of nothing, interview somebody that's not related to you or you don't know, and also yeah, introduce yourself in a quirky, funny way. But yeah, I became a Samoan Steve Irwin.
G'day guys, my name is Ronnie Johnny Jr. Taulafo Silsili. For those of you who don't understand my language, it means the one who slipped on a cow patty and landed on something stinky that can't be mentioned on TV. Alright, these leaves here, believe it or not, are actually really good for you. Watch this. I've seen it on a TV show somewhere. If you actually eat it, it's good. Yeah. Tastes really good.
Next thing I know, went through the motions of Charging for Charlie, and then lo and behold, God is great, and He blessed me with the chance to become a presenter on What Now, and I guess the rest is what they call history. That's how I got introduced to the world, and it's just blown my mind. It all started when they surprised me at work. I was, doing my daily kind of roster. There was something that was off that day. It was my boss just suddenly asked me. He goes, "So what's the story with this What Now thing? Are you getting it, or do I have to fire you?" So I thought, oh, okay. And then so I went in and got all the kids together. They put their bags down, and so as I was doing that whole role in the meeting, the kids started getting, really rowdy, it's like, I was like, "Hey guys, come on, you know the rules, no rowdiness, eh?" Yeah, that's my serious voice. And then I continued on with the role, and next thing I know, all of them started standing up and going, "Oh my God! Ah! Ronnie! Back on you!" And I was like, I thought they were just mucking up, and then I looked to my left, and I saw my boss and all my supervisors and all of them just standing in the corridor and just looking at me, and I thought, oh my gosh, am I in trouble now? Because they're not usually like this. But what I didn't know is that right behind me was a cameraman, and they just caught me on camera, and it surprised me, and they surprised me with a phone call, and they gave me the phone, and it was Gemma Knight, and she was on the phone, and she sounded very happy, and she said, "Hey Ronnie, congratulations." I just got a phone call from Gem, and she said it was really awesome having me around, and apparently they want me around more for Charging for Charlie. My first show, that was crazy. Adam and I came down the big red inflatable. We met Johnson, Charlie Panapa, and also Gemma, and we all huddled and hugged. After we huddled, we got run through the gauntlet. That's right, the gauntlet of mess. I remember Charlie putting undies over my head, and then he told me and Adam to go, "Okay, now you guys got to go through your first initiation of What Now." And I didn't know that initiation meant foam, feathers, cream pie, and finally gunge as well. So it was an awesome way to be welcomed into the What Now whānau. And to me, every show that we get to do every Sunday, we meet different and crazy and quirky and intelligent and incredible, inspiring people from all throughout New Zealand, young and old. And it's really cool that we get to do something new every Sunday with you. My first skit that I was ever part of on What Now was the Wobblies. That was probably cool because it was the craziest thing I've ever been a part of. I've never done proper acting. My character was Koro. It was actually Samoan for Coronation Street. The history of Koro was that my mum was a big fan of Coronation Street, so she called her first kid, which was me, Koro. And my mum, it turned out to be Jason Farfoy, and she made an appearance on the episode as well. And that was crazy. Also, Phoning Away. Phoning Away was awesome, crazy, because we were outside, we were out near the beach, and it was just a really kind of tongue-in-cheek show. There was also another one called My Kitchen Falls, and of course, it may sound like that My Kitchen Drools or something that's on TV as well, something about cooking, but our one was, it would probably set the benchmark for all cooking shows.
But the kitchen soon turned into an emergency room.
The sausages!
They've suffered massive burns.
And their hot dogs were dead on arrival.
One. The bake-off that involved, it was two ladies, Trish and Ann. Oh, that was crazy. Car washing, there was the bake sale. There was, the list goes on.
Could I help you?
No thanks, love.
Going back to Samoa is very special to me because for a long time I really wanted to share my home and a piece of me with all of what now.
Welcome to the place they call the jungle, also known as Avele College. And this is where I went to school.
Although it was really quick, but it was an amazing experience. One of my greatest memories from there is we were, I think we were standing in a fale and we wanted to capture what my bedroom looks like or what your, so where's your bedroom? And I go, oh, we're standing in it. And we looked down, there was just a map. Just a map, and yeah, and that's just the reality of what life was in Samoa. In our bedroom was something that was a fale that we shared with family. I guess what now has also become, it's become family to me because we get to see each other every day. So, but when you see people every day, you become attached to them, either emotionally or dependently, like when you depend on each other to make a show like what now. So probably my favorite one so far is the music skits as well. There's all the music skits we got to do. There was like karaoke, there was like singing in the car kind of thing, our little just joking skits as well. We get to tell jokes and make fun of things. I love making fun of things. Yeah, okay, you gotta understand, people, that I was born to make fun of things. And in music parodies like Moana, that was fun to do. Our Moana parody was really awesome.
Added more chili. You're welcome. Wait, who here doesn't eat spicy? Here, have some milk, it's okay. You're welcome. I just remembered you don't drink dairy.
Oh yeah, well this year, just being able to go to different parts of Auckland, seeing different people and then just getting to gunge and foam and mess and quiz and meet, embrace, hug, cream pie. A lot of awesome people from around New Zealand. The legacy of what now? The word legacy is such a beautiful word because legacy in Samoan culture and Polynesian culture, legacy is a culture, it is a tradition, it is something that you leave behind so the generation that follow you can say, wow, okay, this is what you stood for, this is what you stood up for, this is your what you dedicated everything to. And so what now, as you saw throughout from presenter to presenter to presenters to shows to skits and stuff like that, they've always left something that made you smile. Like I can't stop watching like old videos from past presenters and stuff, and you get to see this whole beautiful wonderland called What Now, and they're like, wow, look, it's awesome, and you realize, hang on a second, that's in New Zealand, that's us. All right, well, hey, sorry about all the talking. I hope you enjoyed all the memories there for Throwback Thursday. But thank you very much for tuning in to the crazy mind that is Ronnie Taulafo. Manuia lava, ia fufuanga neva yaso. Take care of each other. And also, on the last note, do your homework.